Celeste, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh, what is it?
How in the world did you manage to get to the fortress? The professor and I had to do some pretty fancy maneuvering to get here. What's more, this fortress is moving now. How did you catch up with us?
Didn't you know, Luke? I'm a witch. I just hopped on my broom and flew up to the deck.
Now you're just messing with me. Come on, I'm curious.
Alright, if you're that interested, I suppose I can let you in on a secret. Just head out that door to the deck outside. Don Paolo's machine.
Oh my gosh, that's Don Paolo's flying machine!
That's right, I begged him to fly me up here, so he loaded me in and sent me up. He controlled the whole thing from the ground. I didn't have to do anything. Amazing, right?
You could say that again.
Amazing, right?
No, please stop.
Funny, you don't seem quite as astonished, Professor. Yes, well, I already knew Paul had his machine with him. It's what he used to escape the research facility you infiltrated, is it not? Nothing gets by you, does it, Professor?
So now that we have Don Paolo's flying machine, we can come and go from here as we please.
That's right, Luke. Are you thinking about abandoning our mission?
Never. I just thought it might be a good idea to drop Flora off somewhere safe before heading on. No way, I'm staying here.
I can't say I blame you, Flora. You've got to stick close to the people you care about.
Yes, but it is good to know we can return underground to take care of any unfinished business. Should we wish to, I mean.
Alright, everyone. We really shouldn't dawdle out here. We need to head for the generator room.
Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten. Let's go, everyone.
But, yes, should you need it. Should you need to. Go get more than 116 puzzles.
Professor, now that we have the coordinates for the generator room, where do we put them?
I imagine one of the contraptions in here can take coordinates.
Oh, what about that one stuck to the wall over there? It's got numbers and things all over it.
Ah, the one with the flashing green monitor. Yes, let's have a look at that. Punch in those coordinates, Luke. Once you do that, we should be able to go to the generator room.
Look, Professor, the button for the generator room lit up.
You've arrived at the generator.
Do you think this light could be harmful? I don't like the rumbling coming from that machine.
There's something different about the air in this room.
Whoa, it's really hot.
So this is the tower's generator. It looks suitably sinister. So this is the heart of the fortress. There's the generator control panel, but it's locked away.
The lock is a puzzle. Would you like to give it a shot, Professor?
I'll do my best. Number 126, 10-step solution. Ha ha ha. To crack this security lock, you'll need to swap blocks A and B in 10 moves or fewer. You can move any piece anywhere in any direction as long as it will fit. Now get started.
That should do the trick.
Nice. Nice.
Just as I suspected.
Bravo, you cracked the lock. I think I've done it. Stand back, everyone. My word.
Is that the Prime Minister?
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Though, if you're hoping to find our fearless leader, I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. I know how you like to play the hero, but I'd advise you not to get any foolish ideas. You see, the Prime Minister is perched on a very special seat. And should you try to move him from that pod, this whole fortress will detonate. Also, you should know that there's enough charge in here to level most of London. Of course, London's getting leveled either way. No, I do hate to run, but I have work to do.
Okay, Clive.
Look at this device. It looks like the detonator is wired to monitor the Prime Minister's heartbeat. If the sound of his heartbeat disappears, the detonation switch will go off.
Perhaps we can sever the connection somehow.
I wouldn't do that, Professor. See how there are 2 sets of wires in the circuit here. I don't think we'll be able to cut both sets before the device reacts.
Amazing, Celeste. You obviously possess a better understanding of these mechanics than I. Your sister would be very proud.
Oh, I just had an idea. What if we use this?
This is the pocket watch I gave Claire ages ago. And here I thought it had been lost in the explosion.
No, I actually found it when cleaning up some of Claire's things after the accident. Unfortunately, the watch has been broken since I found it. No matter how much I wind it, it never seems to run for more than 10 minutes.
I see where you're going with this, Celeste. You're suggesting we replace the sound of the Prime Minister's heart with that of the pocket watch.
Exactly. It's risky, but it might be the only option we've got. We'll need to disconnect the circuit from the Prime Minister and attach the watch in one fell swoop. But even if we succeed, the watch will stop running in 10 minutes and the fortress will explode anyway. We could end up putting the people of London in real danger.
Look, if we take no action, London will face a greater danger than any explosion. This is our only shot at stopping Clive. The chances of success are slim, but we must try. A real heart swapper, 127. There are 2 long wires connecting monitoring devices to the Prime Minister's heart sensor. Can you swap the wires connected to the pocket watch with the wires connected to the monitoring device in a single move? Swap only 2 blocks to connect the wires from the monitoring device at the top of the screen below to the pocket watch at the bottom right. Give it your best shot. The heat lamp is on. Got it.
Let's see if I've got this right. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Yeah, I was like, I can't even tell what I moved. Hang on. Gotta reset it. Amazing, you successfully swapped the devices. Nice, yeah.
Professor, that's it. The watch is connected now.
Yes, but our work here is far from over. There we go. Epilogue. The Unwound Future.
We've got 10 minutes to get out of here before the fortress explodes. Now what?
We need to reverse the energy flow. That will break the generator and shut down the fortress.
How are we going to do that?
I have an idea. Look over here.
Overload the generator.
These gears here form the core of the generator. We can just reverse the way they move.
We can effectively overload the fortress's power supply, thus putting a halt to Clive's plan.
I see you've been thinking about this on your own. Is there anything you don't know, Professor?
A gentleman must have his hobbies. It just so happens that I have a small interest in machines.
Amazing, Professor. It's too early to celebrate just yet, Luke. If we fail here, many lives may still be lost. Are you up to the challenge, Professor?
We'll not be able to save after this point. Are you ready to continue? Yes!
It's all up to you now, Professor.
Number 128, reverse rotation. A system of gears is shown below. Gear A turns in the direction of its red arrow, which currently causes Gear B to turn in the direction of its red arrow. One group of gears connecting gears A and B is labeled A. This group can be moved and rotated with your stylus along with groups B and C below it. Utilize these groups to alter the system so that the Gear B turns in the direction of its green arrow. You don't necessarily need to use all of the groups, however. Okay. Okay. Alright. The gears can't function properly if they're overlapping, so don't bother trying to stack any of them. If you link an odd number of gears between two main gears, the two main gears will rotate in the same direction. Conversely, an even number of gears linked between two main gears will cause the two main gears to rotate in the opposite direction. There are lots of gears to count in this puzzle, but try adding them up. Well, I was like, this one's fine, but it's not using this fourth gear, and therefore we're having a problem. You know? These other gears are connected, but they're not meeting up with the thing in the correct way. Like, they're overlapping. This is not helpful. You don't need to use gear group A. Try working gear group B's and C into the system. Okay, so A is bad. Which would turn this red. Which would turn this green. Sure. Sure. It's not gonna work, but we'll try.
That should do the trick.
Yeah.
Well, if at first you don't succeed...
Too bad, and you're running out of time. Hurry. I know. Place gear group C into gear group A's original slot, then rotate group B 180 degrees and place it somewhere. That's 90, this would be 180. Got this. Yeah, okay, hang on.
That should do the trick.
I didn't read.
I must have overlooked something.
I did. I didn't read very well.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Okay. I guess that... okay. Wonderful. You've reversed the energy flow in the generator. We used all of the hints.
You did it!
And we brute forced a lot. You might want to run.
What was that?
Reversing the energy flow has caused the fortress to start destroying itself.
Oh no!
We've got to get out of here right now.
The transport pod doesn't seem to be working. The fortress is tearing itself apart and causing some of the systems to go off the rails. I don't think we can risk going back to the roof. Then we'll just have to use my car to escape. This way.
Huh? Now what is it? No! This isn't happening. It can't end this way. It won't end this way!
What will become of him? There's no time to waste. Get in the car. Making our escape by car? Is this some kind of joke? I know I'm carrying precious cargo, Prime Minister. I'll do my best to drive safely.
What are you waiting for? We've got to go!
This is madness.
He's driving across his line.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Professor, up ahead!
Oh dear.
Now what do we do? The road's blocked.
Don't panic yet, Luke. Let's try driving over this mess. 129. Blockade. Oh boy. Your escape route is blocked by blocks. Luckily, you have 5 bombs at your disposal. Each bomb will completely destroy the block it's placed on. Remaining blocks will fall into empty spaces created below them by destroyed blocks, but they won't change shape. Place your 5 bombs on the 5 blocks that, when destroyed, will leave behind a flat surface that you can drive across. Then push that button. Okay. Oh, close. Nice.
How about this?
Looks like
I knew it!
I saw it all in my mind palace. This is what we do. Boom. Great job. Now, get out of here.
Yes, we did it!
We're not out of the woods yet. Hold tight, everyone. Gotta wear your seatbelt, Prime Minister.
Oh, and one more thing. See that red button over there? That's your ticket out of trouble. Just an extra little feature I added. Right.
It's the eject the Prime Minister button. Paul's pretty amazing.
Wow, we're actually flying! Can you believe it?
Yes, Paul was always very good with machines.
Professor, just when did you learn how to fly a plane?
A plane? This is an automobile. Ah! Well done, Layton! Is that the last of them, then?
Yes, sir! All residents of the underground city have been brought topside, sir! Yes, sir!
I don't know if it's safer up here, but okay.
Hurry up, Layton. It's too dangerous.
He's not the only one to blame. You do know that, don't you, Professor?
I do.
What's this? We're doing that!
No, Celeste! Now what?
Not to worry, Luke. When you're all safe, I'll go back for her. We've evacuated the underground city. All inhabitants are safe now. My thanks, Inspector.
This is the end for me.
That's not true, Clive. You can always start over and try to repair the damage you've done. We can talk about that later. This place won't hold much longer.
Why are you, of all people, helping me?
I can't just leave you here.
But don't you know what I've done? What I tried to do?
Yes, but I would never leave you here to die. After all, so much of this tragedy was caused by the mistakes we scientists made.
I see.
There will be time to talk more later. We need to leave now.
He was too late. Well, it's a good thing that blast stayed right down in that hole. Is everyone all right?
I think so, Professor.
Somebody apprehend that man at once!
You're coming with me, boy. And I don't want any trouble.
Inspector, a moment, please.
Just what do you think you're doing? This man poses an imminent threat to our national security.
I cannot deny the damage that Clive has done to our city. But we can't forget that he's also a victim of a political agenda for progress, no matter the cost.
You've got some nerve, man.
Professor,
Answer me one question, Clive. You knew full well I'd stand in the way of your plot. So why did you send for me?
Dmitri was sure he needed you for his project, but I knew full well of the threat you posed to my plan. Though I suppose I still led you all the way to the heart of my base, didn't I? At first I was just toying with you, but at some point, I realized I was enjoying our time together. Maybe part of me wanted somebody to save me from my all-consuming madness, as you did all those years ago.
I need to go back! My parents are still inside!
Pull yourself together, boy! There's nothing to be done. Jump back in there, and you'll die too. That was you.
Deep down inside, I hoped you might be able to talk me down from the edge of insanity again.
If you just told me, I would have slapped you again, as...
This is the second time you've saved my life now. Thank you.
Clive.
Don't worry about me. I intend to atone for my crimes. I look forward to the day we meet again. Until then, I hope life treats you well, Professor.
And you too, Clive.
Barton, take him back to headquarters.
Yes, sir. Ha! Criminals like him make me think the whole world has gone mad. Despicable. Just despicable.
Yes, people can often be so blinded by their own motivations that they lose sight of the damage they do. But criminals aren't the only blind ones.
Just what are you implying, Inspector?
Nothing at all. Just stating the facts, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have work to do.
Future Luke is really a boy named Clive who lost his parents in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. He's been planning revenge on those responsible ever since. He called upon Layton in the hopes the professor could save him from his own madness.
I don't know what to say when I think of all the suffering I caused in the name of research.
It was terrible. But I see you must have loved Claire very much to do what you did.
The more I reflect on it, the more unsure I am as to whether it was love or pride that compelled me. For 10 long years I chased after what so many called impossible. But I've come to my senses now. But you know, Herschel, there is one detail that you got wrong.
What are you referring to?
I don't think I have much longer here, Herschel.
I don't know what you mean.
You've taken awfully good care of that hat I gave you.
What did you say?
Oi, there you are, Layton. I did a background check on Claire's family like you asked. There's no record of Claire having a younger sister.
Then...
Yes, it was quite a shock when I first worked it out.
But you can't really mean...
It's me, Herschel. It's Claire.
While it defies logic, it seems the experiment 10 years ago wasn't a complete failure. Somehow Claire was shot 10 years into the future.
To our present.
Yes, the time machine worked. If only for that single moment before it exploded.
That's not possible.
There was an entire city below your feet, Layton. Anything's kind of possible.
Unfortunately, however, there were more complications. Shortly after appearing in the present, Claire's body showed signs of molecular instability. It was trying to return to its own time. I attribute that phenomenon to the incomplete nature of the time machine. She didn't have long here. I worked on the machine in the hopes of finding a way to stabilize her existence in the present. But it seems inevitable that she'll return to her own time. To the moment of the blast.
I beg Dimitri to stop his work. Tampering further with time can only result in more anomalies. There's no telling what chaos we'd release upon the world if we tried to save the dead from their fate. The flow of time must remain linear. We all know the consequences of changing its course. But Dimitri wouldn't listen to me. That's when I knew the only way to stop him was through you, Herschel. What Dimitri, Bill, and I did 10 years ago broke the laws of nature. And now we must pay.
This is all so incomprehensible.
It's time to end this already, Dimitri.
Yes, it does seem that way. My research has threatened our very existence, and it could do so again. Tonight, I will close the book on the time machine. Forever.
Celeste turns out to be Claire, shot into the present by the time machine explosion from 10 years ago. Unwilling to warp the progression any further, she bids farewell to Layton and travels back to her own time, back to the moment of the explosion.
I suppose this is it, Herschel. I have to go back to my own time. Back to that day when we parted.
No, Claire.
I'm sorry, I can't stay.
Claire, wait!
We had so many plans for the future. Do you remember, Herschel? I'll miss you. And our unwound future.
You can't go! I don't want to say goodbye again. I can't. I won't!
I know you. And I know you'll stay strong. After all, that's what a gentleman does. I must go now, Herschel. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
She's gone!
Oh boy. So he knew Cog and Spring from his, I guess his adopted mom. Objection! That was scary. Like, seeing bits and pieces of the story from watching other people play it. It's the guy. Yeah, but it's really nice to actually see all the puzzles, do them myself, and fail at them terribly, and have people scream at the screen. But you know, it's part of the fun, you know? Seeing what you will know and what other people won't. Stepping on my face! But yeah, getting the full story and stuff as well. Like, that looks like me, but it's smaller than me. Dimitri went on to become a bartender. With an epic afro. I love the art in this game so much. It brings me much joy. And the music, and the story, and the characters. Obviously, I mean, this is the third game on the series, on the channel, and we're not gonna stop that. We're gonna keep going. I don't think we'll see the world of Steam on this channel, because I don't know how old my computer's gonna be at that point, and if it'll be able to handle anything, but definitely gonna try and get it through as many of these as we can, while we can. Everything's raining down, get going! My grandma's so small. And he worked on the mural and then he's like, I gotta go. Bye, potato! Oh no! Okay, Beasley's alive! Granny Rizzle's like, stop! Stop! She had to put down her broom, like, stop trying to kill Beasley. Oh. She's like, I'm not impressed, Seagal. No, Seagal, I don't want flowers. He's like, she's like, private lessons. And he's like, yes, private lessons with 2 of my close assistants. She's like, this is not quite what I was hoping for. There's people cosplaying. Look at the little puppy. Oh, so cute. Luke, are you collecting faces? He put his hat on Layton's face. He got into Don Paolo's makeup kit. Oh, Claire, honey. Look, Layton's expression is so good. She's like, look. Look. I grew up with robots, alright? They didn't tell me what was what. They just let me go wild. Oh, that's right. Luke's leaving. She was making a goodbye meal then. Aww. Oh, it's Clive. I was like, Luke. No. That's not what Luke's parents look like. Clive's mom has a bonnet. Cute. Wow, he's moving real far away.
I guess this is goodbye.
Oh no, my boy. This is so long, not goodbye. Now, Luke, you know a gentleman never makes a scene in public.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm not a gentleman yet.
There.
It's like Claire leaving. I'm like, that's sad. I'm like, Luke leaving. I'm like, no, I'm getting misty-eyed here. The end. Of course, that's not actually the end. I mean, for the channel. We have so many things to do. But yeah, if you don't care about the extra stuff, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode or not. All right. In the meantime, I'll just carry on.
Dear Professor Layton, it's been a while since we said goodbye. How have you been? As for me, I'm all settled in and making new friends. I'm writing to you because something deeply puzzling happened here recently. It seems like the sort of mystery that's tailor-made for Professor Layton and his apprentice. I don't think anyone else could get to the bottom of it. I've enclosed a document with this letter that will tell you more about the situation.
Final puzzle.
Look, I made myself a wax stamp. It's like the one you used to seal your important envelopes and documents, except it looks like my hat and the L stands for Luke. I've already used it once, see? Isn't the blue wax neat? It matches my hat. Anyway, here's my puzzle. Of the 4 examples, A, B, C, and D, which one is my actual stamp? Circle your answer. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Lovely. The challenge is figuring out the differences between the various hat shapes and realizing that the L on the actual stamp will be backwards. It's neat that the L works for both Luke and Layton. Cool, huh?
I can't wait to start this new adventure with you. Please write back as soon as you get this letter. Your friend and apprentice, Luke.
To be continued. So, the interesting thing about this is this is the last in the series before World of Steam. So the next 3 games that should be showing up here are prequels to this. Yeah. They all happened before this one. Well, they happened before the first one, The Curious Village. They happened before that. So next time there's a Layton game on the channel, it will be, you'll be like, what's going on? This is different. Who's this? Who's this? Who are these people? That kind of thing. But yeah, exciting. Okay. Did you enjoy Professor Layton and the Unwound Future? Though you've reached the end of the story, the game is far from over. Exactly 153 puzzles are hidden throughout the story you just played through. If you're up to the challenge, see if you can complete each and every puzzle. Also be sure to check the bonuses section. Unlock more bonus content by fulfilling certain conditions. Additionally, a number of extra challenging puzzles await you in the bonuses section. See if you have what it takes to conquer some of the most baffling puzzles in the game. Have fun with the rest of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future.